Hey, this is Art of Ambra. I'm Ambra. Nice to meet you or see you again. If this is your first time here, welcome. If this isn't your first time here, it's been like a year. So, you know, hey, I'm back. Feel free to, pull up a cup of tea. This is not tea. This is club soda because it's the only thing I want to drink right now. Wow, 2022 just disappeared like poof and it was gone. I don't even know what happened. So much has happened in like the last year since I last posted a video. It might be more than a year, I'll be perfectly honest, but the timelines, let me give you a quick summary of what I've spent the last year doing. So I entirely derailed my focus. I got a new job. That was really good. Went back to school for that new job. I didn't do a lot of posting. There's so many reasons for that. The moment that I wanted to get back into posting, I found out that I was pregnant and I was like, wow, this is great. I'm so excited. I'm gonna have a baby. And then I spent the last 3 months literally just laying in my bed trying to do survival mode. Like I went to work sometimes when I could go, and then I tried to do the school work, which I barely handed in any assignments. It's been a hot mess. Considering that I did do some art in that time, I guess I'm going to show you guys some of that art. Should be here on the screen somewhere. This is what I did. It's not a lot, but I love it. And that's kind of what matters more. So, I've been really into landscapes lately. Pretty sure you're noticing that like that looks nothing like the artwork that I had before. And honestly, what is a style? I don't have an art style. I've given up on art style because half the time, if you're drawing professionally for like animation and like picture books and you're collaborating with a whole bunch of artists, there is no style. You draw how you draw to match what you're doing. So now, if only I could draw animals. So I had mentioned that I wanted to post before, but it was about that time that I wanted to post, and I like had a whole bunch of commissions that I got lined up, and then I found out that I was pregnant. I love, please don't take this the wrong way. I love Debbie, my baby, but it's a whole trip. So I find out and it's really exciting and it's all good, and like for about a week or so I'm doing perfectly fine, and then the sickness hit with a quickness, and like I canceled basically everything that I was going to do because I literally could not get out of my bed. I have barely gone to work right now. I don't know if you guys can even, if you humans can even hear it in my voice right now. Maybe not, because it's been a while, so I am currently sick and still not able to go to work. So it's up and down. Either I'm throwing up and I can't get out of my bed, or I catch some kind of cold and I can't go to work. I can't leave the house. Might as well make videos again. Because but I think now is the right time to do it because as much as it's been a really like weird journey, like changing careers and all that good stuff, and then becoming a mom, and everything that I ever thought that I would plan for anything is completely out the window. Like it is go with God or there is no go. Me and Instagram are not really friends anymore at this point. So I love all of the friends that I've made there. I love you guys so much because I know a lot of you watch my videos and are my subscribers even here. But like YouTube, I just feel like that might be a better fit because Instagram and me were having like creating anxious moments. I would like go on and then it would just be a whole source of disaster with my mental health. The anxiety was just out of this world, like the algorithm changing, the viewership for artistic stuff, while it technically is where I found the vast majority of people who do art the way I do it, it just isn't really yielding the same kind of results. I was all over the place, so the consistency wasn't really there. The everyday, not every day, do it sometimes kind of none of it was working for me. It was not. So in that time that I took away from Instagram, I actually found that it was way easier to live my life. Like the anxiety out of nowhere just kind of disappeared. I don't know. I mean, I know like the algorithm and all that kind of stuff, but like despite the amount of stresses that I currently have in my life, in comparison to other times in my life, how I felt, I'm like a whole different person. Like the anxiety is just not nearly as high. So I'm really glad I took that time off, because apparently me and social media are not friends. I used to have on my apartment wall, like right at my door as I was going outside, I had this thing that would, like, I wrote on a sticky note, um, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding, and in all your ways acknowledge him and he will make straight your paths. And I mean, I was going through a tough time even then when I had it on my door. I had like a whole bunch of just encouraging Bible verses and like pick me up speeches on my mirror in the bathroom and all kinds of things like that. But like, I it's really a continuous work in progress. So like, I thought I had an understanding of this trust thing back then, and then there's me then and there's me now. This year has been a test of faith, to say the very least. If you ever asked me before if I trusted God, I probably would have told you yes. I can honestly say, looking back, that I didn't even know what it really meant to trust and really to have faith, because up until fairly recently, I feel like I've just been trying to do it all by myself. Like, I've always wondered why everybody else has got this whole thing together. They know exactly what they want to do. They know exactly how they want to get there. And they follow an action plan. I don't know if that's the ADHD unchecked. I know it's kind of like a thing where people want you to have like this goal and this plan, and God's leading your life in this way and you can see your calling like this. I do not know if everybody is genuinely going to get that answer, and I don't know if putting that kind of pressure on ourselves is really helpful at all. It's probably not helpful. So just go with it. Just go with him where he's going. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding, and in all your ways acknowledge him and he will make straight your paths. Whether those paths be green pastures or dark valleys, somehow it'll all make sense eventually. And maybe it won't, but as long as you trust that he's got you, it doesn't matter if it's going to be dark times or sad times or happy times, whatever times, all of them all at once, because that happens sometimes. You're gonna be okay. We're gonna make it. We're gonna be okay. Yeah.